welcome back. So in this video we will learn about the checkbox input type. So you have many of the times you have seen, like, after filling out a form in a particular web page, you have a checkbox like, hey, I agree to the terms and conditions and so on and so forth. So those checkbox can be created with the help of the input type of checkbox. So let's create our own and we can see it in action. Okay, so let's go here and just comment out the color picker. We do not need that currently right now. And here what we can do, we can create a checkbox. So input, and this is not the type of text, it will be checkbox. Okay, and if I just save, Prettier will format the code and I will go to the browser. And as you can see, we have this checkbox here. It is quite small. Let me just zoom in. So this is the checkbox. Now, as you can see, this checkbox is doing nothing, and we do not have any idea about why this checkbox exists on our web page. So let's go to our code and let's have a label here. And it is a really great practice to have the label for the checkboxes, because otherwise you do not have any idea why this checkbox exists. So label, and I will come to this for so in a bit. So here I agree to the terms and conditions. Okay, and as usual we can do something like checkbox for the label for. Okay, and in the input we can provide the ID. Okay, so let's go here, and ID, that will be checkbox. Okay, and let's have a name which is something like agree to terms and conditions. I know this name is not that much great, but I just want to show you something. That is why I am giving this input the name. Okay, now if I go to the web page once again, so yeah, this is the label. And here, as you can see, we have some problem, which is basically what is happening here is that as everything is inline element, so everything is going in one single line. But anyways, we have, I just zoom out a little bit. So we have this particular label, and when I click on this, so this checkbox is being checked right now. Okay, most of the time what happens is that you see a checkbox then a label. We can do that as well. So let's go to the code editor, and just what I can do, I can select everything and do alt and up arrow so that the input tag is on top of the label tag. So now if we go to the browser, as you can see, here is our checkbox, and if I click on this label, this works as well. Now let's fill up everything because everything is required. So yeah, and yeah, password 123456, age 20, and I agree. Now if I just click on this, yeah, okay, anyways, just leave me alone, Chrome. But I will just copy that and go here, and inside of here in the comment I want to show you something. So as you can see, for all of the other input elements, something like this username, we get this username and then we get the value. But when we click on this checkbox, what we get? We get something like this. It is this on. Okay, and if the checkbox is not checked, then there will be nothing. So I can show you that as well. Just give me a moment. But before doing so, as you can see, here is our name, which is agree to terms and conditions, and which is equals to on. So in the the backend, we can grab this data which is on, or if there is nothing, then we can conditionally do something about that. Okay, so let's go to our okay, here inside of our web page, just refresh and just do something like this, and 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here 20, and I am not checking it out, and if I click on it, okay, so never. So as you can see, tab, okay, so as you can see, previously when I checked the checkbox, there was this agree to terms and conditions, but what happens when I do not check it out? Then there is no URL parameter with this particular name. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. If you check the checkbox, that will be on, the value of that particular checkbox name basically will be on. But if we do not check the checkbox, then there will be nothing. There will be no URL parameter with this particular name of the checkbox, which we have currently right now. Okay, so yeah, this was the checkbox element in HTML. It is awesome. Okay.